So it's early morning, like 6:15. I just felt like I needed to get up and going. And I like it. I like hiking in the morning and late at night. I mean, it's real pretty. The colors in the sky. But last night was a good night. Met an old lady, 62-year-old lady named Claire, who's doing the southbound, which they call Sobo. I'm northbound, so I'm Nobo. By herself because her husband tore his Achilles tendon in Flagstaff. So I mean, we sat there in a bathroom. That's where I slept for at least 4 hours and just talked about her trip and why she was doing it and how much fun she's had, and then compared notes on food and water, and then just how we camped and everything, and then just life in general. Just she was from Calgary, but she was just doing it, and it was cool to see. You know, she was having a great time. We had a good conversation. I just left her. She was trying to get her shoes on, and she's gonna just make it out for the day. But again, here we are. Look at the views, the color. I mean, it's just like every day you wake up, and I feel like Frodo Baggins on this journey, the Hobbit, because you just get to see this amazing landscape. The thing that they don't ever show you is that it takes a long time to get places. It's pretty deceiving, but it's a good trip. I'm gonna try to make it to Oracle and stay with at the chalets. Everybody keeps saying you gotta stay with Marty at the chalets, so that'll be shower and laundry. So hopefully I make it. She said apparently she'll come pick you up off the trailhead. Hopefully I'll have service, so that'll make it happen. But I'll let you know how today goes. So couldn't have asked for a better place to stay. It's the Oracle Chalet Village Motel. You get these little, huts. But I'm all done. Marty's gonna take me back to Tiger Mine start for the day. Much needed shower, laundry, and rest. It was amazing. Pick you up in a little bit. All right. So here we are. The start of day 11. Refreshed. Shower, laundry. Was able to sleep in a bed last night. Got some good food. A carnitas burrito. So good to go. And then, they were telling me this was the make or break point for most people. If they can't get through that first section, the 200 miles on the northbound, they usually just quit. But they were impressed with how quick I got through it, and said my spirits were good and everything. So I said the rest isn't easy, but that's usually the break point right there. So they were super impressed. Now I'm in the desert section, so no more hills for a while. So it should be cruise control for here. Problem is, now we're back to water mode. I'm carrying 6 liters because there's just not enough water out here in these sections. So they have water caches that I'll show you. But good day. Let's see how it goes. See how many miles we can get in. Check these guys out. It's a weird, like, tree, cactus, pokey. Yeah. There's just tons of them. I mean, how evil that thing looks. And they're all over the ground. They keep getting stuck to my shoe. And they hurt. And then you gotta just like, you can't touch them, you just gotta use your pole and like kind of back. Nasty. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have finally caught some northbounders. There's 3 of them. They move quick. But they've literally been walking the trail for about a mile, and I'll get close and then they'll scoot along faster. Now they're gone. The cows are the weirdest thing out here. Well, another end to an epic day. The beautiful. I know you can't see it. They're always not great. But the skies are just, the colors are just crazy again. But Tiger Mine Road to Freeman Road. Tried to get to guy named Sequoia's got an RV out here. Apparently he'll cook you food. And I think they're gonna be blown away that I made it before dark. I've been leapfrogging these mountain bikers back and forth. So we'll see. I still got half a mile to go, but it's gonna be a great one because I can just watch the sun go down. Let's see if I can. There you go, that way you can see it better. Look at that. Yeah, so I just went into town at Superior. 300 miles, I got 500 to go. Had lunch, hamburger, fries, no shake. But was kind of just what I needed. Last 2 days have been hot and windy. So I didn't do much filming because it was just so brutal. You couldn't really hear anything. But done 15 miles today. Mary Jo and Al in Superior were great. She picked me up and brought me the 6 miles into town, and then he just dropped me back off, filled us up with water. So it's 2:45 right now. I'm gonna try to get a couple more miles in. I had a bang, so first caffeine in a while, so we'll see how far we can get. So there's a pack of javelinas. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of hard. There's about like 10 of them. There's a rock trailer here. Much smaller than ours. Just little fat guys, little furry fat guys. There they all went. Maybe you saw that, I don't know. It's kind of dark, it's still early morning. Well, I'm doing the bridge walk, leaving Roosevelt. It's day 16. Hey, Roosevelt people were nice. I was nervous. Everybody said that it was gonna be rude and But the food was great, the people were great. Somebody actually paid the $10 for my box. Somebody donated it to me so I didn't have to pay that, so that was really cool. Thanks to whoever did that. But now I enter the Mazatals. It's gonna be 5 days of a grind to get to Pine. But in Pine, I'm getting a hotel room. I'm gonna shower and then finish it off from there. I did hear that next week, 8 days from now, a snowstorm's supposed to be moving in. So I gotta be through those mountains and hopefully a good way up the Flagstaff by that time. I don't know, that may be the end of it all, but we'll see. But beautiful lake in the middle of nowhere, doing the bridge crossing. Beard's coming in good with the mustache. So the beer that I had lunch at today gets its name from 4 peaks. You see them back there, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called 4 Peaks Brewery. The cool part about it is they also do cans of water. So they actually set cases of cans of water out. I've already had a few of them as water resupplies. So that's another cool thing that the local people do. But way back there, 4 Peaks Brewery, I had the IPA at lunch. Pretty good. So there's a much closer view of the 4 Peaks from the 4 Peaks Brewery. You know, it's something that I guess the trail runs right by. I mean, you could see them down in Roosevelt, and we've just closer and closer and closer. But it's pretty cool how it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's been going good. It's almost lunchtime. But more people are telling me that I guess bad weather's coming next Tuesday. So I gotta make a hard push next couple days to try to get through the Mazatals and into Pine, and then decide what I do. Maybe take a rest day in Pine or try to just push through. I don't know. We'll see. But I should be up on the rim by then, and then it's cruising all the way to the Grand Canyon. So I don't know, we'll see. Well, that's kind of cool. Somebody definitely took a wrong turn a long time ago. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 old, look like Studebagers, just out here in the middle of nowhere. If you haven't noticed, pretty much everything's out here in the middle of nowhere. You just kind of run across some random stuff every once in a while. It's day 18. I will hit the halfway point here in about 5 miles, with the last relatively challenging thing here in the near short term is the Mazatals. And then after that, it's just the Grand Canyon. So doing good. Got a couple more small blisters here and there, but kind of figuring that out too. So still having fun, still seeing some really cool stuff. Yesterday was tough because it was like a 10-mile road walk, looked like a reroute. So that one was not fun. Other than that, it's been great. I know it's kind of hard to see, but really started to enjoy the night hiking, or well, let's call it early morning to into the night. I don't know if you can see the sunset, but it's just like a really peaceful, you know, like when you're hunting, it's just quiet. The wind stops blowing for a little while, gets a little bit cooler, everything slows down. You know, and then I like to hike like an hour or so at night. It's a different experience, but it's been fun too. I'll probably try to do some of that tonight. I don't know, call me crazy. I'm sitting at 27 miles for today. I want to try to get like 5 more in so I can get into Pine, not tomorrow, but the next day. And then hopefully, if I get in at a good time, I'll get a hotel room, be able to get dinner, and then the post office opens up at 8, so I'd get breakfast and dinner in a town before I could leave. So that'd be super cool. So that's what I'm going for. So big day today. Well, we're getting closer. 349, 248, and then 12 miles to Pine. Whew, that works. I'm gonna stay in Pine tonight. That's where my new shoes are, and I need them. I got holes in these guys. Stay there, get something to eat, and roll out in the morning. But it's been a banger of 2 days. Did 32 the day before, 29 last night, and then I think it's going to be like 23 to Pine, all said and done. So I got 12 more. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to get there before the post office closes at 4, but that should be doable. It's the kind of place I want when I retire. It's pretty cool. Nothing fancy, just in the middle of nowhere, on the outskirts of Pine, with the dogs and the horses, in the mountains. It's pretty cool.
New shoes on the left, old shoes on the right. New shoe bottom, old shoe bottom. These suckers did me good. They've got about 500 miles on them. Here's the new one. We'll see. I went down a size just because my foot was moving around a lot. You can see there's the whole piece ripped off. I don't know. Got tons of blisters in those. I think my feet just moved around too much in those. New shoes, old shoes.